At Tiger Leap Productions, we're interested in creating things that incite joy and wonder. And here's a few examples. The Punnery. The Punnery is like a playground for wordplay. Michael DeBacker and Dan Buck challenge each other to a series of games and contests that elevate the common pun to high art. These aren't your dad's puns. Well, your dad would certainly like this podcast too, but we're better at it than he ever was. There are dozens of episodes of hilarity awaiting you. Check out The Punnery. Project SSA. This is a true story and a true adventure. A couple of years ago, Rob Alderman and I found an anonymous Craigslist ad with a coded message seeking adventurers. When we responded, we got an email from a man who would only identify himself as George. He told us he was looking for investigators into something secret and sinister occurring in the town where we both live. So we spent the next 10 weeks researching historical oddities, visiting mysterious places, and chasing ghosts. It was, quite simply, the best summer of our lives. And we tell the story in this 8-episode podcast. That's Project SSA. Our newest podcast is CURIO with Dan Buck. In this podcast, I start with an artifact that sparks my curiosity, and I just let wonder do the rest. As a result, these episodes have wandered into some wild territory, including stories about castles on islands with secret passageways, to unknown corners of the Disney parks. I even learned about real-life treasure hunts that have remained unsolved for decades. My only rule for myself as I make this podcast is to say yes to every rabbit trail I stumble across. CURIO is like history for people with attention problems. Tiger Leap Productions wants to increase the amount of joy and wonder in the world, and we hope you'll check out all our podcasts so that you can remember fun.